Joe Santi disappeared in 1977. His whereabouts remain unknown both to his family and police. In 1990, he was declared dead by the courts.
Friends and family just want to know what happened to him. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4 Senior Crime and Punishment Correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
In the 1970s, Joe Santi was living the high life. As we first reported yesterday, he was a prominent businessman, but also in debt. A close friend was with him the day before he disappeared and sensed something was wrong.
Did he leave to start a new life, or did somebody cause him to disappear?
That's the mystery behind Joe Santi's disappearance. This is him at a groundbreaking ceremony for the Royal Inn, which he owned. It would later be named the Shiloh Inn, located in downtown Salt Lake City.
He was investing in mining operations, also doing real estate transactions from Carbon County to Salt Lake, the West Desert. So he was being, very active in business.
But in January 1977, Santi suddenly disappeared and hasn't been seen since. A close friend who doesn't want to be identified recalled going into his apartment after learning Santi had vanished.
There's a coffee table with an ashtray with a cigarette in it that had been put out, which Joe never smoked, so I knew it was his. And then there were his shoes sitting in front of the couch.
Santi wasn't there. His jewelry and cash was gone, but he'd left behind his watch. Police later discovered Santi's 3 vehicles were still parked outside. Later, Salt Lake police determined they were investigating a missing person who's presumed dead. The friend was with Santi at a Salt Lake City tavern the day before he disappeared. He said Santi wanted to buy $100,000 worth of coins at a discount from a stranger.
Joe goes up to the bar and throws his cash all over. Okay, here's the money. Now where are the coins?
The bartender knew the stranger and called him, but he didn't show up. Santi and the friend waited.
So Joe says, well, what do you think? I said, I think you're being set up.
Later that night, Santi called the friend saying the deal was back on. He told Santi to be careful. The next day, Santi disappeared.
It was obvious to me he was being robbed. And he obviously knew who it was.
In the police report, detectives gathered a plastic vial containing unknown substance. They wanted to test it to see if it was human blood belonging to Santi. To date, there's no information whether it belonged to him. Other theories of his disappearance soon emerged. He allegedly embezzled $300,000 from the Royal Inn and skipped the country. Santi was scheduled to testify against his brothers and others in a multi-million-dollar stock fraud scam.
Did somebody want to silence him from trial?
Recently, the Utah Cold Case Coalition discovered Santi's brother and others charged in the bogus stock scam were arrested in Florida. Jensen suspects Joe Santi's remains may be buried there after learning of a John Doe body.
The basic attire found on this individual, this decomposed John Doe, the type of jewelry that he was wearing, it led me to believe that it's a potential John Doe being Joe Santi.
The Utah Cold Case Coalition has contacted Naples, Florida police, offering them the use of their private laboratory to test DNA to see if indeed this is Joe Santi. No word yet whether or not the police department has taken them up on their offer. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.